Hey, look, it's 20 years, man. 20 plus years, nigga.
My niggas from day one.
Nigga, Miss King class, nigga. That wasn't in Miss King.
Big facts.
When you met me 20 years ago, nigga was from where?
You moving.
Nigga, 20 years, nigga. You niggas is new to this shit, nigga. Nigga, you new to this shit already. 20 years
Back
ago.
then, nigga.
All the way.
As a
What
little
niggas we
kid,
doing, nigga?
12, nigga. I'm from THRU, nigga. solid.
Nigga, hey, look, niggas can't say they got 20-year niggas, bro. A lot of niggas can't say that, bro. They got 20-year niggas, bro. A lot of niggas is weirdos.
Hold on, B. We gonna get this work.
So one, introduce yourself, man. And what do you have to offer to No Jumper?
Well, I'm Gorilla Hebrew. I'm on a mission from God and from Gumby, to essentially get the Hoovers in the door. You know what I mean? Basically,
God and Gumby.
God and Gumby.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
This is what I wanted to ask you. So
And he's a Hoover too.
yeah, so you dropped. You're no longer rocking with the Israelite thing, and now you're back to H.R. Hoover.
I never stopped being a Hoover. I never denounced the set. I just stopped dealing with the Israelite community. My beliefs haven't changed, but you know, it's become toxic. There's a ceiling, you know, and I'm cool off that, man. It's full of hypocrites, so I'm good.
Yeah.
But you're like more actively like returning to your origins, and
well, we're doing good things over there. You know what I'm saying? We're doing good things on Hoover Street right now, and we got a lot of stuff in the works. You know.
Wait here. Okay, look. Give me your most controversial opinion about a No Jumper guest or host or former. So a 4 Extra or anybody. Feel me?
He's just gonna throw.
Anybody.
He's just gonna.
Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors unto the apostles, bishops, and elders of the great millstone who taught us this truth. Shalom also to the Akim pushing this word in sincerity and in truth, and to the speckled birds scattered throughout the 4 corners of the world, and to the few sisters who are listening. To you I say Shalom. Lord willing, this will be a quick edifying lesson on the brother Khadashi from the GMS Chicago camp. Coming back at you with another quick, Lord willing, edifying lesson. And as you can see the title I put, you know, he's just getting what he always wanted, which is attention, man. All right, this guy, Gorilla Hebrew, you know, this elder brother posted this video, put from Israelite to influencer, says 50 streamers compete for a job at No Jumper, and lo and behold, who do you got over there at No Jumper trying to compete for that job at No Jumper? Gorilla Hebrew, man. All right, and this is really, you know, right now that we're getting to the end and everybody's hearts are being revealed, you know, you're starting to really see, and really starting with the apostles and elders, man. The elders have been seen through this dude, man. All right, anybody with the spirit of Yahweh B'Hashem, Yahweh Shai on them could clearly see that this guy was never sincere. He was never on point, and he was always about attention, man. All right, and the scriptures warn us about a man who's trying to seek for his own glory, man. All right, this guy, all he was in this truth for was for the glory, man. All right, and eventually, you know, the glory turned on him. All right, because now he's basically become like a pariah within the Hebrew Israelite community, man. Nobody wants to deal with Gorilla Hebrew after everybody's found out he got pegged, man. Nobody's taking him seriously. Nobody wants to sit down and debate with him. Nobody wants to do none of that because he lost all respect, all credibility, man. All right, and now you want to go back to your roots or whatever, wherever you came from. All right, you're as a dog returning to his own vomit. That, look, man, when you come into this truth, one thing you got to understand is that you're no longer you can no longer fit into the world, because now that you're coming to the truth, you become separate from the world. All right, but this guy, what he tried to do, you know, he tried to be in the truth while trying to mix it with the ways of the world, man. All right, and eventually it all fell apart for him, man. All right, and now he's trying to go back and fit into the world that he left, supposedly, which he never really did. He was always mingled in that world anyways. And now he's trying to go back to it. And then he's just not going to fit in. All right? Once you come into this truth, you can't really fit into the world anymore, man. Everybody looks at you differently because for all this whole time that you were not in the world and in the Israelite community, all right, you were cursing these people out, man. All right? You were literally blowing the trumpet and showing Jacob their transgressions. So now that you're going back into the world, Jake is looking at you like you stupid, man. All right? You're really a laughing stock to these different people that you're trying to impress. And, you know, now you're going back to, you know, now you're trying to be a streamer or whatever. That's just, see, that's, look, right now, there's a lot of money in streaming. That's why these niggas is going to that, man. All right? Gorilla Hebrew is really just getting what he always wanted. This is Proverbs 25 and 27. It is not good to eat much honey. So for men to search their own glory is not glory. You see, so for somebody to go and establish themselves, because even in the truth, he was always looking for glory, man. He would always establish himself as this high priest, chief, big brother, like all these extravagant big titles, man. All right. And the whole time this man was getting pegged, man. You see, so that glory that he was looking for in the truth, that ran sour really quick. And now he's looking for glory in the world. It's gonna turn bad, man. All right. It's gonna turn really bad. He's trying to rub shoulders with niggas in the world now, bro. Do you really think, you gotta really think about this, man. The Israelites, among the Israelite community, you're really dealing with, you know, men of the Lord, men on a whole other caliber of men than the ones that are in the world. The men in the truth, those are real men. And if those real men don't respect you, Alizé, what do you think the niggas in the world that operate on a whole different set of rules, worldly rules? I'm talking about these niggas in the world operate on street shit, man. Do you really think they're gonna respect Alizé, man? Now that he's trying to go back into that world, man. All right, talking about he's on a mission for God and Bumpty or whatever the fuck, man. Saying that he's trying to get the Hoovers in the door, man. This dude, man, is going to lead you people to destruction, man, because best believe there's still guys out there trying to follow this character. And that's really all he is, man. All he did was a character. He wanted to say about, what, 2 weeks ago that we were cosplaying as Israelites, right? But it was really him that was cosplaying the whole time, man. He was never really about this, man. All right? He never really was. That's why the scriptures warn us to let them alone, for they be blind leaders of the blind. This is Matthew 15 and 14. Let them alone, they be blind leaders of the blind, and if the blind shall lead the blind, both shall fall into the ditch. This truth is not about glory. This truth is about magnifying the names of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. So when you see a guy like Alizé looking for glory, looking to exalt himself over the names of the Lord, looking to exalt himself over the truth of the scriptures, that's when you really got to steer clear of those characters and actually hearken to the true gospel, the true everlasting gospel, the one that's being brought out 100% precept upon precept, man. These guys, you know, this character Alizé, you know, before he was no longer part of the Israelite community, you know, he ran an Israelite group, man. One of the biggest Israelite groups, which was known as Sakari, man. All right. And under Sakari, this man started to change the doctrine. He started to say that we didn't have to worship Yahweh Shai, man. That we didn't have to worship the Son of God. He started to say that we didn't have to, that Paul wasn't a credible, you know, that the things that he wrote in the scriptures weren't inspired by the Most High, man. You know, all these different things that these guys would say over the years, man. All right, these guys literally said that the Bible is not the word of God, but the word of God is in the Bible. These guys, everything they say is just straight confusion, man. And you still got people trying to follow them, but we know through the Spirit we have to follow Yahweh's instructions on how to deal with these different people out here, man. All right, the scriptures tell us to mark them which cause divisions contrary to the doctrine which you have learned, and basically avoid them, man. These guys, all we have to do is mark them and let you brothers and sisters out there, the flock, know to not deal with these characters, to don't click on their videos, don't watch their videos, man, because they're really just doing this for entertainment, for money, for podcasts. All right, this truth is not about any of that, man. This truth is about edifying and feeding the flock. All right, letting them know about the importance of Yahweh, man. Letting them know about who Yahweh really represents for us, man. Because through Yahweh, like it says right here in Acts 13, it says right here, Acts 13 and 37, but he, speaking about Yahweh, all right, because this truth is about Yahweh. It's not about Gorilla Hebrew. It's not about him and his pegged ass. All right, because even that, with him being exposed about that, look, eventually this nigga's just gonna be another story that happened in Babylon. All right, this nigga's just gonna be another cautionary tale, man, because the Lord got a judgment set up for this character, man. All right, you're really just being used as a laughing stock, as an example for brothers and sisters out there of what not to be like, man, because this dude is going from Israelite to influencer, man, and this world is on his way out. Babylon is on his way out. This nigga's still looking for glory. He still doesn't get it, what this truth was always about. It was about Yahweh, man. All right, and our salvation, our deliverance, our everything is in Yahweh, man. And that's the name that we're exalting, not ourselves. All right, we're not looking to make a career with this whole Israelite thing that we have right here going on, man. All right, because at the end of the day, this ministry that we're a part of, all right, it's not like a thing, like a movement, like a you know, like what these guys turned it into, man. It's almost like they use the truth as a stepping stone to finally get their career, man. All right, it's like these niggas are using, like, you know, when you go to a restaurant, right, or you go to one of these big stores, man. All right, like yesterday I was at a restaurant and there was a thing that said we're hiring, and on the little poster it said how you could work there part-time but also have time for your real career. All right, and that's what these guys really did, man. These guys basically used the Israelite ministry as a part-time job, as a stepping stone to do what they always wanted to do, which was to be a rapper, be a streamer, be whatever the fuck they wanted to be. They basically used the Israelite community as a stepping stone to achieve that, man, which is bugged out. This truth right here, this is what all our eggs are in, man. All right, this is plan A to Z. All right, our plan is this. Our plan is this ministry, because in this ministry is our salvation, man. In preaching of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh is our salvation, man. All right, to receive the end of our faith, even the salvation of our souls. That's what we're looking for in this truth, man. All right, these guys lost or never even understood what this whole ministry was about, man. This nigga's still trying to look for glory. God knows how old he is, man. Still acting like a fucking kid, man. All right, and here it is, Babylon the Great is about to be fucking destroyed, man. These guys don't think, man. All right, they're too lost in the sauce. They're too lost trying to chase the bag, man. And like the scripture says, the love of money is the root of all evil, man. All right, which while some coveted after, they pierced themselves with many sorrows, man. All right, because this guy, in the pursuit of money, in the pursuit of his glory, he has had to actually close his eyes in beholding heaven, like it tells you in the book of like the wicked elders. All right, when they wanted to basically deal with Susanna, it says that they stopped their eyes from beholding heaven, man. And that's what these guys did. When these guys turned back into the world, all right, they closed their eyes off from beholding heaven. Because when you come and you're basically dealing with these scriptures, man, you're dealing with a holy truth that comes from the heavens, man. All right, we didn't receive this by our own means, by just rigorous studying, and no, bro, this was revealed through the Spirit. All right, and this is a very holy truth that we're a part of, that the Lord has even allowed us to handle, man. To treat this otherwise is, the Lord is gonna judge you for that, man. All right, but this is Susanna 1:9. It says, and they perverted their own minds and turned away their eyes, that they might not look unto heaven nor remember just judgments. All right, so that's what Alizé did, man. Alizé did what he did in the pursuit of his glory, in the pursuit of money, in the pursuit of a status in this world. He has absolutely turned away his eyes, that he might not look unto heaven nor remember just judgments. This dude is completely gone and in the world and through, man. All right, but we understand what this truth is about. This truth is about this. This is Acts 13:37, and this is what we're telling you, brothers and sisters out there. This is what Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is offering you through this good news, through this gospel. All right, because we're not offering you glory. We're offering you the introduction to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, which is going to introduce you to everlasting life and salvation, man. All right, and the glory that comes from Yahweh, which is to believe on Yahweh Shai, man. That's the glory that we're looking for. The glory that we're looking for is to be looked upon for salvation from the Most High God Yahweh, because we believed on his son, man. All right, that's what we're looking for, man. The glory of salvation, the glory of being under the shadow of the Almighty and to be recognized by the Lord, the glory of being able to call on the names of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, if we're gonna glory in anything, we're gonna glory in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, not in anything else, man. This is Acts 13:37. But he whom God raised again saw no corruption. Be it known unto you, therefore, men and brethren, that through this man is preached unto you the forgiveness of sins. You see that? And by him all that believe are justified from all things from which you could not be justified by the law of Moses. All right, which these guys under Sakari, under, his former organization, Guerrilla Hebrew, talking about he's on a mission for God and Bumpty, right? Well, under his organization, he said that they were keeping the law 100%, that they were perfect in the law, man. And there's countless videos of you Sakari dudes saying that on camera, man. We did videos on it. All right, so don't even try to lie and say that you didn't say that, but y'all said that. So you're basically saying that you didn't need Yahweh Shai. And characters like Alizé said that we don't gotta worship Yahweh Shai. But in the scriptures, it's clearly magnifying Yahweh Shai and saying that through him is being preached unto us the forgiveness of sins, and all that believe are justified from all things from which you cannot be justified by the law of Moses. So let me ask Alizé this, man. Under the law of Moses, are you justified to get pegged? Aren't you a high priest? Huh? And on top of all of that, you said we don't got to worship Yahweh Shai. So you obviously don't believe in the Son. So how are you going to be justified from the fact that you got pegged? You're going to have to deal with that judgment, man. You're going to have to deal with the judgment of getting pegged, man. All right? And then trying to turn that situation into some kind of glory. You're going to have to fucking pay for that, man. Who the fuck gets exposed for getting pegged, and then now you're on fucking no jumper trying to receive some glory out of it, man? This nigga is bugged out, man. This nigga is through, man. Who does that, bro? He's trying to turn a bad situation into some money. He's trying to monetize what the fuck he went through, man. This shit is bugged out, man. For real, man. Here it is. Babylon is fucking circling the drain. This nigga's still trying to make it, bro. This is bugged out, man. This is an example of what not to be like, man. We're here to preach to you about Yahweh Shai, man. That's it. That's who our salvation is in. That's how we're going to be saved, man. And it says that Yahweh Shai saw no corruption, man. All right? Guess what? Alizé, he's going to see corruption, man. He's going to fucking die in this place. All right? That nigga's not in the truth, man. You really think he could repent after all this shit that he did? The scriptures tell you. Let me get this, man. This is 2 Peter 2:20. For if after They have escaped the pollutions of the world through the knowledge of the Lord and Savior, Yahushua HaMashiach. They are again entangled therein and overcome. The latter end is worse with them than the beginning. So if you escape the pollutions of the world, which how do you do that? Is when you find out this gospel, this good news, this truth. That's what frees you, man. All right? Because when you hear this truth, what's one of the things that you come to the knowledge of? The Son, what he did for us, his name. All right? His sacrifice, the importance of that sacrifice, man. All right? So when you come into this truth and you escape the world through this truth and you go back into the world and you're entangled therein and overcome, the latter end of you is going to be worse than the beginning, man. The judgment that the Lord has for you is worse than the 2/3, man, because you knew the truth, man. You were in the truth. You handled the word. You were out there on the highways and byways. Now you're talking about you're trying to be a streamer now. Now you're being asked by niggas talking about what can you offer to no jumper. And you're right there like a little dumbass just telling them what you could offer, man. Talking about I'm on a mission for God and bumpty. I'm trying to get the Hoovers in the door. Nigga, you are corny, bro. You're going to die in this place. You're literally going to die in Babylon, man. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is going to judge that dude, man. He has no integrity, and the truth of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is not in him. He's a vessel for wrath, man. And clearly he is by the things that he speaks, man. All right. It says, verse 20, for it had been better for them not to have known the way of righteousness than after they have known it to turn from the holy commandment delivered unto them. But it is happened unto them according to the true proverb. The dog is turned to his own vomit again, and the soul that was washed to her wallowing in the mire. So it's like a pig that got washed, going back to the dirt, going back to wallowing in the mire. That's what this character Alizé did, man, by going back into the world. And really, when you really think about it, man, he was never in this truth. All right, he was always trying to mix the world and the truth, and he was always doing little weird stuff like that, man. All right, how come, like when you really think about it, how come niggas do that in the truth, man? You niggas never do that when you're a gangbanger. You never try to be a gangbanger, but also a Home Depot worker. Y'all niggas don't try to be like a you know, y'all niggas don't combine anything else, man. Y'all niggas be everything else be you know, a one-sided street. You're on your own lane with it. But when you come into the truth, you be trying to be a rapper, you be trying to be a podcaster, you be trying to do all things under the sun, combining it with the truth, man. What the fuck are you niggas on, man? It's like you niggas could smell money when you see this, man. And that's off. If you see this truth as a stepping stone for your career, if you see this truth as a way to get money, as a bag, you have the wrong idea about this truth, and the Lord is going to destroy you, man. All right? We're not supposed to do this for filthy lucre's sake, man. All right? It tells you right here in 1 Peter 5:2, feed the flock of God which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly, not for filthy lucre, but of a ready mind. So it's not about what you could gain, how much money, you know, it's not for filthy lucre's sake, man. It's about taking on this heavy lot that the Lord has called us into, which is to feed his flock with the word, teach them this word. We have to study so that we could properly teach this word. And one of the things that we're teaching is Yahushai, man, which Yahushai, the record of the Son, is contained within these scriptures. So we must properly know how to digest this word and break it down and rightly divide the word of truth so that we could feed the flock with it, man. So to undertake that, we must do it willingly, man. Not by constraint, but willingly. Not for filthy lucre, but of a ready mind. Not for what we're going to receive, but for just doing it, man. Doing it because the Lord has called us into, but also because this is our salvation, man. This ministry is our mercy. And that's what this guy did with his mercy. This guy turned his mercy into now chasing an influencer job at fucking No Jumper, man. Competing with other 50 streamers. Looking weak as hell, man. Talking about he's on a mission for God and bumpty, man. Trying to get the Hoovers in the door, man. Talking about 20 years, man. 20 years. 20 years. 20 years. You're gonna fucking die, man. That's what's gonna happen to your dumb ass. Out there with a bunch of niggas, man. THRU. But you know what? This is what he always wanted, man. He always wanted glory. He always wanted the attention. He always wanted to be the center of attention, man. All right? And this truth is not about that. All right? All that main character syndrome, trying to be the main guy. Sit the fuck down, man. Chill out. Yahushua is the main guy. He's the chief cornerstone, man. He laid down his life for us, man. He's the author and finisher of our faith. He's the beginning of the creation of God, and he came in the flesh, man. The word became flesh, and he laid down his life for us, man. Alizé didn't do that. But who the fuck is he, man? All right? Who the fuck is this nigga, man? Because he ain't part of the elect. So who the fuck is he? He could be Jason. All right? That wretched, no good priest, man. Talking about in the book of Maccabees. He could be Jason, man. Who knows who this nigga is, man? Vile ass nigga, man. Nasty as hell. The pegger, man. The pegulator. Pegasus. Pegatron. Man. Peppa Pig. Pegger. This man is through, man. Alright, with that, I'm gonna just end it off with that, man. Alright, Lord willing, this is an edifying lesson. You know, he's never gonna recover from that, man. Alright, Great Millstone is gonna make sure you never recover from that. We're gonna constantly bring it up, man. Alright? You denounce Yahushua, then that means you have no forgiveness for it. We're gonna vex you with that. We're gonna constantly bring it up. Alright? So with that, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. We want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rchakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles, bishops, and elders of the great millstone who taught us his truth. Shalom and Abba.